Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another episode of Football Manager and London Greens. Now today we continue off more or less where we left off last time out, which will be 2 games in the league. We have only got 4 episodes left this season. And it all looks going to be wet and horrible to play this game against the Corinthian Casuals. Now we are 7 points down on Windsor and the automatic promotion that comes with being the champions of of this league campaign. And it doesn't actually look like. Are we going to play any of those teams? No, we're not. So that win against Windsor was really good. Really good. We got a draw against them, and then unfortunately we actually lost against Kodak both times. Oh no, we got a draw in there as well. Wow, a 3-3 draw in there as well. So we have turned it around a little bit recently. Managed to get 4 out of 5 wins last month. We go into a month with matches on every Saturday, and actually that's how we're going to finish off this season, with a very regular schedule, which is actually quite nice. I'm going to click continue so that we can at least start moving towards that match day. But as we approach the end of this season, we are still very much working on the squad, trying to get rid of players that I don't think we'll be using next season. And, oh, here we go. Ricky May was sent off. That's not great, is it? And just trying to slowly, where we can, make plans for next season. We've got a lot, and I do mean that, we've got a lot of players in this squad. Some of them I'm like, yes, I want to keep. I know this for a fact. Others, I know that I don't really want to keep. For example, Keane is one of them. And Tonu going out on loan wouldn't be a problem. We'll attend this meeting. Wants me to train. I mean, I understand that for Ryan Glover, but these are good numbers for where we're at. So, like, it really does sometimes, I don't know, makes me wonder what they're seeing that I'm not seeing. But yeah, this is an exciting time because if we get to the end of the season, even if we get to the playoffs and we don't go up, hopefully we will, because we are playing really well. It's exciting to have that seasonal reset, to try and rework the squad again. Hopefully sign contracts and be well within wage budget so that we're not losing money. The amount of players that we just kind of collect over the season when we get an injury and we think, oh, we need to sign a player and stuff like that. It does mean you kind of bloat your squad a little bit. And what we need to do is try and fix that. So I don't mind having players in the under 19, under 18s, under 21s who do have Nigel Pierre. I don't want him to go on loan. I want him to disappear. Pierre snubs. Pierre's happy to stay. Oh, great. Wow, there we go. Centre back A- with, oh, not the best numbers here. Determination's good, work rate, teamwork good, technique okay. Yeah, not the best, but not bad. Look, that's the amount of players we have out on loan. You know, that's a big thing to kind of be wary of. So many players. Oh, yeah, there's a target for here. There's a target for here. Make a move. Make an offer. Stop, you know, annoying me, basically. Fraser's rejected a contract away. Reski opts to stay. Okay, Sam Reski, look, I'm sorry. You're not cutting it. Fraser as well. We've got to clean house a little bit. It's not very nice, I suppose. Okay, so we have tried to convince Glover to stick around, but he's said, nope, no thank you. And Ryan Glover will be retiring at the end of the season. That's actually, it's unfortunate because I would love to have this versatile player with pretty solid stats in the club. But you can't, you know, he can't stick around forever. That's true. Fraser again. Release on that free. And this is, like I say, last episode was titled The Squad Exodus Begins. Oh, we can't release him because we don't have the budget for it. Okay. That's fine. Can we go with mutual termination? He must realize, look, if I don't want him, if he's not gonna play, he must realize, look, I should go somewhere else. So they've blocked it again. So set for release, does that mean just at the end of that contract he will disappear? Okay, let's see what Kodak do in their game. I think this is their game in hand. And they win it. Of course they do. They go into first position. 9 points down, 8 games to play. Yeah, oh, it's going to be rough it's going to be difficult to catch up to them. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, and we just got to keep working on this squad. Now, what I was going to say before I got distracted, which is like me all over, is I don't mind having, let's say, a dozen or maybe even more in the in the under 18s or in the, whatever. No, we're not loaning him out. We're not loaning him out. No. Okay, we've got to fix this now. Okay, let's do this. Training. I don't mind having a certain number of players in the under 18s or the under 21s or the reserves or whatever. Okay, mentoring group 1. Add players by age. Fairly determined. There we go. Now we go down to the lowest numbers, and anyone who is unambitious, you can join, or low determination, you can join that group. So Ruben Mason is leading it, and everyone else coming out of it should get good numbers. Now, number 2, we add players. Sort by age. Fairly determined, Finley Chadwick, so you will be picking up all of the youngsters. Let's go to 18. Add those players. Okay, Dave McDade is actually getting nothing out of that, so we'll move him out. And anyone getting light out of it is also not really working. For example, Charles Thomas. There we go. Finley Chadwick. Is Finley Chadwick even in that one? Chadwick's not having much of an influence. Okay, let's try all 4 of these guys. They all have average influence, but I want significant influence. Okay, let's get rid of that and let's go into this and sort by age and do that and add. So Dave McDade is having nothing out of that. Ruben Mason, again, that's fine. But I want everyone to be getting like significant push out of this. So Adam McKnight, Alexis Boulay. There we go. So the idea being, Ruben Mason is having a significant influence on all of these players. Is that particularly realistic? I've got no idea. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do the rest of the players. Even those who I guess are in on loan or, trialists or whatever. So Minori Takeda is having a good influence. And then we'll remove anyone with a none. They're not getting anything out of this. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Now another group. This will be the last group. And is there an idea of like even potentially not even having this last group? Because they're not going to get anything out of it because there's no one really leading it. But that's fine. There we go. 3 groups made. Hopefully the people who are determined, the older members of the squad who have a little bit of a responsibility to... Oh, there we go. Keane is gone. Okay, there we go. Keane is gone. Signed by another team. Go to finances. Our wage budget. We're still just over. We go to transfers, and now the wage budget is we're barely over budget now. We need to get rid of more players. Anyone that I've transfer listed, of course, will be set for release as well. We'll get rid. We will rebuild this squad from the ground up if that's what's necessary. Okay. And the only change I think I want to make is Ephraim and Glover. And I want Jones and Cooper wherever he is, and Woodrow on the bench. So where is Mark Cooper? Oh, he's on the bench already. Okay. So Kolodinsky's on the bench. No, Kolodinsky for Thomas. Off you go. Stefan Clark, where are you? This is the problem with this level of squad, isn't it? I mean, this is outrageous. Yeah, I don't mind Howard on the bench. Don't mind Glover on the bench either. Okay, that's good. There we go. That's a team picked. More or less, that's a really strong team. And we'll go to selection/stats, and that will kind of help us here. Not sure why that's doing that, but that's okay. Team Boulay is such a positive. Look at that. It really is. Okay, anyone that I've actually listed. They're also going to be set. I can't even do that. Okay. No, not Abdullah. No way. But anyone who reaches the end of that contract, yeah, they will be on the way out. To be honest, I don't really want to get rid of Omar Dakas. But you got to make these kind of decisions if you're going to You're going to improve the squad as the seasons progress. There we go. Back to Ronnie. There we go. Okay. Decisions made. A lot of wages will be freed up going forward. Especially, I mean, a player like Alfie Bangs obviously has some good numbers in there. But can we really justify almost what, like 12 or 15% of our numbers? Swift can criticize me all he wants. We're the team that are third in the table. I don't care. Charlie Woodrow's getting some positives. Chikwu, I need a little bit more from you. Good. Okay, good. Positive reaction to constructive criticism is a very good character trait to have. All right, we're on our match day. Here we go. Look, there's loads of offers for Dean Yates. It's great. If he doesn't go anywhere, he's just going to end up being a free agent. So, like, he's got to try and agree a contract somewhere. The sooner the better, because it frees up wages and we don't pay money to players we're not really paying attention to. Okay, here we go. Let's go into the match. It wants me to make those changes. I'm not making those changes. I'm happy with the team I've got. Cooper, Takeda, Jones, Abdullah, Kolodinsky, Alexis on the right. Olafsson. Everyone's happy. I mean, they should be happy. We're playing really well as a team. I want to see another good game like we had in the last two. The last two games were epic. I'm not sure Takeda's going to get on the end of that. He's not the quickest. Not that he's not quick, but he's not the quickest. Wow, that was nice passing to move it around, get out to the left-hand side. Oh, Jenkins goes. Kelly goes. Backwards. No. On his own. Oh, it's the... I mean, yeah, it's deflected in. That's rough on Kolodinsky. I want to try and like give him some kind of positive, help him up, but I don't know if there's anything that really you can say. Finney Chadwick back to Olafsson, goes long and wide to Jones, who picks it up. Chadwick shoots it, deflected in. Finney Chadwick will claim that goal, but it was deflected in. But we're immediately back on level terms. I'm going to go with an encourage. Okay, I just had to take a break, but we are here watching the goal, and Chadwick, one block, shoots it again, comes off of this lad here, whomever this lad is. I can't actually get the click on the name. Never mind, we'll never know. And I've dropped an encourage to try and get some green faces, and we've got some green faces. They are happy. Now, how's the press going? Yep, absolutely fine. If they're going to send it long like that for Withers to pick up, easy as you like. Sent the team long, I guess. No, goes for the pass. Kolodinsky to Hillier. Forward to Takeda. Out wide to Jonesy, who's going to get there. You've got numbers in the middle. He's got numbers in the middle. He goes on his own. He finds Abdullah, who shoots it, and it's well saved. He did have numbers in the middle a bit earlier. Would it have been better to cut that one in earlier? Not sure. Olafsson to Takeda, back out to Mark Cooper, back to Olafsson, back to Cooper, who might be offside. In fact, he was offside, and that was a bit of a lesson in just passing it around the box. Get it into the mixer, have a shot, do something, you know? Like that. And that is why Abdullah is not going anywhere. This is a left back who seems super solid in defence, but just has the creativity and the technicality to join the attack, to have an influence on the game. And he puts it in near post, and there's no chance of the keeper saving it. So I'm going to drop a calm down. Keep it calm, lads. 2-1 up. We were 1-0 down. We've scored every goal. One of them was in our own net. 2-1. Windsor are winning in their game. That's unfortunate for us because we would much prefer them to drop points. But it is what it is. We've conceded 1 shot. It will now be 2. And Boulay will probably have to make that sub at halftime. You know the deal. You get a yellow card. I don't like you on a yellow card going into the second half. So we will most likely make that change. And as we tend to do around about this time, I'm going to go for my little... Yeah, we're so far back. And inviting the pressure on. I think we might have to just go with a high press at the beginning of games. Like from the beginning. Well, then again, I don't know. We've got high possession. They're not really doing much with the ball when they've got it. So close. Well done. Takeda's got space, but yeah, got kind of crowded out there. Need to pass that off a little bit faster. Move the ball a little bit faster. And Jones does get on the end of the header, but it just goes over the bar. Oh, well done, Abdullah. Sends it long, and Takeda's going to gather it now. Has to hold it up, finds Jones inside. Good. Yeah. Kind of played themselves into a corner there. Played themselves... Oh, my word. Oh, that was quick from Kelly there. My goodness. Can I, like, see their passing stats or something? That's a quick player. On loan, worth a decent amount of money, but that is a quick player. Because he burned through. He really did. He burned through. Okay, second half. Of course, Boulay comes off now for Stefan. Oh. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind that. Ryan Glover comes on, it covers that right back. It allows me to keep Stefan Clark in the bank, potentially bring him on later, if need be. Cooper running up the right-hand side, probably ends up shooting himself off the post. Off almost the inside of the joint of the post. It's come back out. How has that not gone in? That is really, really close. Fenwick yellow card, so that's a position player. No need to worry. Corner to London Greens. We've started this second half very well. I'm going to go for a praise. They're playing well. I'm going to give them a praise. I'm going to let them know I think they're playing well. So many of our headers go over the bar. So difficult to control a header. 100%. It's not easy. Takeda sends it long, asks Cooper to try and chase it. Kelly on the ball. Kelly, whom I think was incredibly quick, has played a bit of a loose pass there. Withers will gather. Hopefully we just play this out the back. Mason goes long. Cooper will try and get there. Won't get there. Fenwick picks it up and they go again. Long. Mason tries to cover. Goes out to Goldsmith. Into Brian. Shoots it and it's in. And I've got to say, it looked like Abdullah jumped in on the cam / on the midfielder there who picked up the ball, left his man open, and therefore we have conceded from their first shot on target. But we've got all the possession, all of the kind of momentum. I'm going to tell us to up the tempo. Go a little bit more attacking and try and get this goal back. And we've hit the woodwork again. Again from distance as well. I think that's offside. It is offside. Abdullah does put it back in the back of the net again, but it looked offside and it was. Mason chased that down, get it in the mixer. Glover in the mixer, let's go. Takeda jumps, won't go. Abdullah tries to reclaim, does reclaim, wins that one-on-one. Glover, there's the pass. Yes, and again, there's the run. Yes, I think he's offside. And he's offside, and he's hit the... Okay, Takeda comes off. Woodrow goes on. We've still got one change in the bank, but we have got to put this game away. Hitting the post. Hitting the outside of the post. Hitting the inside of the post. You can't keep doing it. We've got to put this game away. Well done. Here we go. Woodrow on the ball. Not the most technical of players. We know that. He's young. He needs to be trained. He needs to kind of work out what kind of striker he's going to be. But he's a player I want to stick around. Good from Hillier. Just pushing up. Into... And then he gives it away. They're going to go long or to the centre-back? They go long. Kolodinsky wins it back. Jones, however, takes too long on the ball. You've got to move the ball. Far post. Brian gets there. Goldsmith, it's just gone over. Going to drop us back to positive, even though we should be winning. We're not. Well done, Mason. Well done. That is exactly why we took Thomas out, because he would never have gone to that. We needed quick centre-backs. Holcroft, Mason, Kolodinsky, better options. My last change is a creative one. I think that's offside anyway. It's bringing on Howard for Hillier. Hillier is a defensive, strong player. Howard is a creative player. We want to find a goal, which means we've got to try and unlock a defence with a more creative player to try and do that. Kolodinsky, shown a yellow. Good, Mason. Goldsmith pushed away. Chadwick regathers, sends it out. Windsor are winning their match 3-1. So at this rate, we're going to be dropping points. Windsor are going to be taking a full 3 and trying to fight back with Kodak for that top spot. Do not concede. Well done, Abdullah. Step up, boys. Step up. Step up. All the way out. Fenwick is rather open. That was a lot of power on that shot, but it does go wide. Last chance. Off of a corner. Cooper's going to whip this one in. Does just that. Mason jumps and it goes... Oh, Kolodinsky's offside anyway. And that will be that. 2-2. With an own goal and their first shot on target. And only... And we come out of this with a 2-2. Had a goal disallowed. Had... I don't know how many hit the post. 2 or 3 at least. Yeah. Okay, look, sometimes that's going to happen. I said last episode, when you get a good win, you want to enjoy it. That one was the opposite. It was when we get a draw. We didn't lose. We get a draw. We take a point. But we should have won. But that happens as well. That's such a silly thing. A perfect game of football ends 0-0. What? If you've ever said that or thought that. Ridiculous. A perfect game of football ends 0-0. So what if a striker does everything perfect and put the balls in the top corner? Ridiculous. All right, 6 days until our next game. It's against Fisher. We might see some work done between the matches. Let's see what offers we've got. Jake Smalley out on loan. It's only to the end of the season, so that's fine. That's fine. Brannigan goes out on loan. That's good. I don't want to talk about Dean Yates until he's gone. Like, I can't have this many offers in for him. Frustrating. Burnham get the win. They're back up into 4th. Woodley, well, actually, Rayners Lane are the more likely team to go down this season, but you never know. You never know. All right, 5 days. 5 days. Why am I? There we go. Like, why am I following all of this news? I just do not think I've ever clicked to follow. Like, is it as soon as you add someone to your shortlist, you're going to get every piece of news about them? Like, okay, not much really going on right now. Trying to get to the next game and see what happens in between. I'm still, well, it's going to be a couple of episodes of the same, really, of, trying to sell some players. If no offers come in, then fine. So what I think I'll maybe do is that anyone I've listed, I'll try and actually go and accept those offers or whatever. So Joe Fraser, for example. Yeah, I guess just doing that's not a bad thing. Oh, why? Okay, we'll see if that does anything, because offering via transfer room, I think, is like your way of um trying to get rid of that player a little bit faster. Anything yet? No. Fine. Yep, Doyle. Okay, yep, good, fine. All these players going out on loan. That's okay. Who's the other offer? Omar Dakas on loan. Um, there we go. Maybe I could have got money there. Actually, I probably could have actually. Yeah, that might have been a bit silly to just jump the gun there, but it is what it is. He might not even. He might not even. Um, just look at those numbers. Lovely numbers. Okay, we are the favorites. That's good. Yates again. There's another offer for Yates. Make a decision, buddy. Please. Maybe I'll go ask him, because I'm not playing him. He's not playing. He's not playing in any matches. He's just literally sat there. Here we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so here we go. Deals are coming in. I'm going to bin that one off now. um, except... Yeah, why not? Sure. Okay, yeah. Alfie Bangs, 2.4, yes. Dawson Quigley, yes. Joe Fraser, they're all zeros, but that's fine. Ronnie, they're all zeros as well, but that's fine. Kai Andrews, are we looking at any numbers? No, we're not, but he's worth a little bit. No, he's not. Okay, fine. Shows what I know. Where's my last offers? Here we go, Billy Curran. Okay, so that did actually work. That worked pretty actively going into the transfer thing and seeing it, doing it. Yeah. No offers for... Oof. Wow. Jackson's like, I don't want to go anywhere. Sorry, buddy. They don't want to go anywhere either. Okay, well, look, you're not going to get played. So what do you want to do? Meet me in the middle? Try and get yourself a deal somewhere else? Or just going to pout about it? What do you want to do? Because you just pout about it. That's not going to do you any good, is it? But if we look at transfers now, we must be in the plus. Almost. Almost. Okay, look at the finances. Committed spending is so much less now. Next season's wage budget 15k. We are building it. Original budget 8.6. Next season budget 4. We won't even use that. We will literally just be like trying to build up some cash for a little bit. I love that the transfer budget is like 4k when you've got 150 in the bank or whatever. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Okay, what have we got? 2 more offers have come in. Omar Dakas with those offers of 2,000. They've accepted. They've like matched it, which is good. So plenty of options for these players to disappear. And once they do disappear, if Alfie Bangs goes, that is like, well, that's a lot of money. Okay, let's go pick the team. Luke Frith at right back. Holcroft in for Mason. Connell Jones on heavy. Everyone else is okay. Howard gets his turn. Okay. We might get a negative response. No. We're good. Okay. We are good. We're getting really good morale, really good responses because like the team are playing in the tactic because the tactic is there for the team. It's a really kind of positive feedback loop, so to speak. And here we go. Okay, second game of the episode, guys. Oh my word. There we go. Second game of the episode. A draw in the first. We're getting dominated early on here with possession, but that's not a big deal. Howard, what's up? You're fine. Okay, keep going. 2 shots for us to start things off. Oh. And then a very long shot from Takeda, but I don't mind it. Olafson jumps, is not able to get there. And that possession stat is slowly creeping up. It's at 40%, which is obviously not ideal. But considering when it's at 40%, oh my goodness. But the opposition haven't scored, but they were very close to scoring there. You don't really worry about it, but now you do. So let's bring that directness back a little bit. Step up on that high press. Try and keep the ball a little bit longer. Try and boost that possession stat. I play this game in a really simple way sometimes, which is literally possession stat low. I don't like that. Lower the tempo, up the press. Because I want the ball. If you don't have the ball, guess what you can't do? And as soon as we've done that, momentum is going with us a little bit more. So Cooper on that ball, whips it towards Jones, far post, jumps, one go. Howard picks it up, still in the box here, still in a good position. Jones shoots, it's well saved, but still 0-0. It's good play. Yellow card for Howard, all right. Takeda, long shot, well saved. XG of that can't have been much, yeah. It was quite a low percentage shot. And possessions are there we go. It's officially at 50%, and is slowly increasing as we get more and more involved in this game. And our Frith has lost that one. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Oh my word. Oh, Withers makes the save because it. When you're on the counter attack like that, it's super difficult to know how, like, you know, where is this attack gonna go? You're just trying to take advantage of what you see, and what you see might not always end up in a goal. Good. Shoot. Out wide. He's offside. Was he up? No, he wasn't offside. Okay, I really thought he was, but okay. Almost into added time now. Takeda back to Abdullah, back into the middle. Kolodinsky jumps. No, keeper's claimed it easily. In the end, there 12 shots in a first half. We haven't had that in a long while. I'm going to make a outrageous decision. I'm going to bring on Woodrow. And we're gonna try and take advantage of the fact that we're having so many shots and add another player in there. Well done, Jones. Olafsson. Takeda's further back. Woodrow's going, but Cooper doesn't want to play it in. He eventually finds Jones at the far post, who once again nods it over the bar. Still very even. Woodrow tries to play a pass, won't get it, but does recover. Cooper into Woodrow, all the way across. Jones is there. There might have been an offside there. Nope, doesn't look like there was, and we've ended up losing that ball. The long pass is on. Oh, no. Two or three errors there from the defense. Okay, so we're going to have to go for a demand more. We're going to have to move on to the attack. And now I'm kind of glad I've got that extra striker higher up the pitch. Hillier into Cooper. Shoots it over the bar. Right, we're going to get it into the box. Up the tempo as well. Well done, Holcroft. Takeda Woodrow out wide, please. It goes all the way back, but eventually we do get it out wide. And Cooper will make his run, keep going, gets fouled. Play on. What? Jones, Kolodinsky, back to Abdullah, all the way. Jones is going. Go, 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 go. Yes, good, 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 good. Into Abdullah, he's there. Or Takeda, that works as well. Finds Woodrow, who's put it past the post. Okay, we're returning to our original shape with Chadwick moving back into that midfielder position and Takeda making way with us. That was about a yard wide. Why are you saving that? I'm going to call for that demand more again because well, I can't just yet, but we need it rather soon. There we go. Well done, Jones. Here, long Woodrow. Out wide, please. Jones is going. There we go. There we get it to him eventually. Chadwick in that gap. Doesn't go. Cooper runs. Oh, what? Why do we keep headering it over the bar? I'm taking Olafsson off. Are you crazy? Well done, Luke Frith. Cooper, Woodrow was going, is still kind of going, but Cooper goes on his own. Penalty. Devitt's gone in late. I'm going to guess Olafsson takes it. Oh no, it's Hillier. Oh my goodness, what? We've got to go very attacking, surely. We've got to go for it. Abdullah wasted it. Lucky we got it back. Offside anyway. Frith. Woodrow chases. Cooper's got it inside. Hillier. Cooper. Woodrow. I think he's offside again. Woodrow just proving maybe that a little bit of inexperience is letting us down just a little bit. Well done, Abdullah. Let's go. Chadwick forward. Woodrow's there. Is he offside again? He's offside about half this game. But look, losing 1-0 with an XG of 2.5, missing a penalty. You can't be surprised. You've got to take your chances. So it would have been nice, but it wasn't to be. Well, yeah, because you've got to take your chances. You've got to finish the game. If you want to win, finish the game. You know? Know what I'm saying? So, from 6 points in the last episode to simply 1 point in today's episode, 6 games to go, it is still very much not a certainty that we will get a playoff spot. So we need to make sure, another 6 points? 7 points maybe? 6 games to go, let's say 10 points from the last 6 games, 3 wins and a draw. You would think that would be enough. But you can't be certain. Can't be sure. Okay, now I think there might be a chance that we do get some... I mean, look at this. 2 point... I think we might get some deals done in the next couple of days. So I'm gonna stay in episode. Okay, 7.10, because a 7.0 is good. A 7.10, that's much better. And we are going to get match reports on Jake Smalley as he goes through this loan period. It's not going to be very long, it's not going to take, I don't know, 5 or 6 games, but if he can get going, play some good football in that time, we're going to be happy with it. Kodak have dropped points. Oh, yes. Okay. Ipswich have beaten Spurs in a quarter-final of the FA Cup after extra time. Again, I like to just throw in this team bond in, try and keep the morale up and positive. Woodrow, we definitely saw him, him being offside that much was his inexperience kind of showing, Dean Yates needs to make a frickin' decision. So I'm going to go talk to him. I'm going to go ask him. Any chance you could make a decision, please? Dean Yates is like, you won't cancel the deal. There is no deal. There is no deal until you make a frickin' decision. What are you doing? Just stood there. You're not even playing. You're not even playing. So, what do you want? Okay, Abatsi is going to go. We've now got a deal come in for Yates, and it's actually money. So maybe those other deals now will match it. Quickly is set to sign. Don't think there's any money for that. We're going to get 2.4 for Alfie Bangs, and that is going to free up a lot of money. Now, Alfie Bangs did play for us a decent amount this season, and we won't forget what he's done. But he hasn't really set the world alight as we hoped he might do this season for us. Which is okay, because that does happen. It does happen. You know, not every player who signs for every club finds it the easiest. Whereas, for example, Mark Cooper, since we signed him, has been epic, has been really, really good. So, there we go. Look at that. Lots of players who have brought in loads of players. Oh my word, loads. You know, some of these will be good players that we might want to actually keep and identify as good players. Why have we rejected that? Dean Yates, you honestly, can you just like get out of my face? You're genuinely annoying me now. Like genuinely annoying me. Oh, Corinthians versus Holyport in that cup final. Interesting. Neither team that I'm like overly worried about in the league, but doing very well in the cup. Good for them. Good for them, honestly. Under 18s versus the youth candidates. You would think the under 18s would be a very strong team and would win that game, but there is no guarantee. Are those transfers going to go through? Is that... Oh, have they gone through? They have? Have they gone through? No, not yet. They haven't gone through just yet. Couple of days, I'm sure we'll get the confirmation. But when we do... Oh, Kodak. They're going to drop more points. Are they going to have the classic London Greens fall off? No, they're not. The Youth Canada's got... What? Yeah, all right. 5-1. Whoa. Whoa. 15. The non-negotiables are outrageous. Wow. Sign them all. Sign them all. But those numbers, some of those numbers are good. Look at why have they all got these particular stats that like are incredible? Actually, I mean, I don't even know. No, I don't even know. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked that sign them all thing because I just got overwhelmed by these like the non-negotiables are so good, but they really were like 18 or whatever he had. Like the determination is through the roof. That player is so determined at 16 years of age. That's incredible. Okay, there we go. I mean, they're all literally going to be on like 21. Yeah, they're on nothing. That's fine. Charles is going. Deadline day recruitment. Well, we're not really recruiting players just yet. But we'll attend it and see what they say. This is... yeah, like they've got nothing for me. They're like, look at all these recommended players. Like, they've got nothing for me. There we go. Yeats. Yeats. Yates is gone. For a fee of 1,000. So having all of those other ones of like no money, Yates was... there's nothing. There's no pressure to sign that deal. But now that he's actually gone, we've got the grand for it or whatever. Our money's going to keep growing, hopefully. Matchday income. Where's the transfer? Has it been confirmed? All of these other offers that just are sat there. We're just waiting for something to happen. But the budget's looking better. We can get to it. Yeah, okay. The budget's looking better. Where is Alfie Banks? Has Alfie Banks been sold or not? I'm so confused right now. Yeah, Abdullah's playing really well. Oh, no, one sec. I want to look at my squad. One sec. We're not playing the Camberley game anyway, but we're just trying to get deals done before the Camberley game. Smith is... yeah, there's offers everywhere for Smith. Should we try and do the same thing again here of like offer via transfer room and try and get some money and see if we can trigger a deal like that? Because it doesn't seem to be doing it any other way. Is Alfie Banks gone? Those are youth players who we've just signed, so that's fine. That's going to cost us like £400 to release some of these players. But look, some of them have just incredible non-negotiables. I'm impressed. I'm genuinely impressed. I'm happy with a lot of these. Michael Savage, that's not so useful. That's a good sign. I'm happy with that. That's a good sign. We'll deal with that in the off-season, potentially. Where is he? Where is Alfie Banks? What's going on? Has that deal gone through? It has. He hasn't played for him yet, but it has gone through. He played 7 games for us. Wow. We sold him for decent money. For Southend, wow. Okay, good. So is that not like, is it in the history? It is. There it is. Okay. Because the dates were the wrong way round. Okay, so Yates is gone. Bangs is gone. We're making some money out of this. There's Ben Horn earlier this campaign. We finally let him go. Okay, good. And what's he on there? He's on 1.8, so they're paying him more. They're paying him more than we were, so that's fair. If we look at our finances now, the wage budget has gone down significantly, and it will go down even further because there will be more players on the way out. So there we go, just confirming it. It was done anyway, but just confirming it. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's... oh, there we go. Dakas will go as well. That's more wages done. Oh, and Kokonos. They've signed him. That's done. Dakas played well for us, but look at that. He's on 1.8k, which we Yeah, couldn't really afford anyway. Andrew's set to sign as well. That will go as well. I mean, this has gone crazy. They're all selling now. Everyone's going. Squad unhappy. What's up? Oh, they're wrong to sell Kai Andrews. Oh, well, I'm going to say... There we go. There we go. We are going to get a replacement at some point. We've got loads of players available, but they're like, why is everyone leaving? Joe Fraser has opted to stay put. No, he hasn't. See you later. I've had enough of him, like, stringing us along and whatever. No, no, no. He's gone. He's out. He'll see you later. Okay. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. The squad exodus continues, I guess. It's a merry-go-round, I suppose. It's a turnstile. Thank you for watching. Until next time.